Hey, hello everyone, Emily Joan Smith here. How are we doing today? So today I want to talk about Rachel Hollis's book called Girl Stop Apologizing. So I read her first book, Girl Wash Your Face, loved it. So I had some really high expectations for this book and she didn't disappoint. I love how Rachel writes. It's so engaging, and it's a book that you want to carry on reading because there's the help that she gives you, but then also the stories behind each thing of what she's talking about, and it just draws you in and makes you want to keep listening. So I just want to talk to you about my top tips, my takeaways from this book. So for my first takeaway, I don't remember the actual statistics, but it goes something along the lines of this. When men are looking to get a new job, they did a research, and men feel like they only need to know it's either 60% or 80%. If you know, pop it in the comments if you read the book. But men feel like they only need to know 60% or 80% of what they're doing, and they can learn the rest on the job. Whereas women, we have to know 100%. If we don't feel like we're 100% capable of that job, like we don't know 100%, we're not confident 100% within that job, we don't feel like we should go ahead for that job. Whereas men, if they're 60 to 80%, they feel like they can go for that job and learn on the job. And what she goes along to and says with this is, the thing is, you're not gonna ever know the whole job. If you want a job that gives you more money, more experience, you're never gonna get more experience if you don't go for the jobs that you don't know how to do. Jobs are about learning on the job. If you know like 80%, go for it, because you can learn on the job. Have the confidence that you will learn that thing. The next thing is she talks about a roadmap. So she talks about a story how she went on a road trip to Amsterdam with her husband, and basically she talks about how she got lost in Amsterdam, ended up in the wrong place in Amsterdam and couldn't even find a hotel. And the reason she tells this story is because she talks about when you want to get to a goal, you have to know where you're going. If you don't know where you're going, you're going to end up completely in the wrong place. And it's not just knowing about where you want to go, it's knowing about where you are and checking up on yourself each step of the way, thinking, am I still going in the right direction towards this goal? And asking yourself the right questions. When you ask yourself the right questions, is this what I want to do? Is this going to progress me in the way that I want to go? Is this going to help me to achieve my end goal? Then do it. When you ask the right questions, you get the right answers. The next thing she talks about, well, not the next thing, but the next point that I want to talk to you about is how she speaks about always asking for help. Always ask for help. She says this because she watched someone on TV, and it was someone who she found very inspirational and someone she looked up to. Anyway, she was watching this person, and she doesn't say who it is, on TV, and the TV host asks the person she finds inspiring, how do you do it all? And the person replies, well, I guess I'm just really organized. And Rachel knows for a fact that this person most likely has nannies, most likely has so much help, and she was so disappointed in that sentence because she knows that to be successful, to be a successful mum, to be a successful entrepreneur, to be a successful businesswoman, to be successful in your relationship, you need help, and you shouldn't worry about asking for help. If you want to be successful, like very successful in aspects of your life, it's okay to ask for help. And it's okay to admit it as well, because when we don't admit it, other people will look at us and think, well, how the hell do they do it? I can't do what she's doing. I'm not that organised. When it's not being organised, well, it is being organised, but it's also allowing yourself to have help as well. The next thing I want to talk to you about is her 10-10-1 rule. This is where she writes down everything she wants to be in 10 years, everything that she wants her life to look like in 10 years. Then from that, she picks out 10 goals that she wants to have achieved in 10 years. And then she picks out one goal that she will work on. And I just thought it was a great way for goal setting. So if you don't know how to goal set, or you want to figure out goal setting, maybe look up that way, or look up my goal setting call that I have done as well, because that will help you set some goals. And the last thing that she spoke about that really resonated with me is, if it's been done before, whatever you want to do, if it's been done before, that shouldn't scare you, that shouldn't worry you, that shouldn't stop you from doing that thing. It should inspire you. Just because someone has done something that you want to do, it doesn't take away the worth of what you're doing, because it should actually inspire you and say to you that, oh my word, this can actually happen. I can actually do this because it's been done before. And the reason that this spoke to me is because I had a friend and she announced that she wanted to write a book. And it just made me think, oh wow. And well, it just made me feel bad about myself, when really I should think, well, if she can do it, I can do it. And I also read a book that was exactly like the book that I wanted to write, and I thought, well, it's been done before. But I should be thinking, it's been done before, I can do it as well. And that's just something that sticked out to me. So if you've read this book, please pop in the comments below what you took away from it, because I would love to know what you took away from this book. It was a great book, highly suggest it. And if you have any other suggestions of self-development books, self-help books, pop in the comments below. I would love to know. I hope this video has been some sort of help to you, and I will see you tomorrow with another new video. I hope you're keeping safe, I hope you're keeping well, and yeah, goodbye.